Stacks of silver, stacks of gold, digging treasure, riches untold. International stacker, here to say, shiny vibes coming your way. Silver shines, gold's the glow. Stack it high, watch it grow. Giveaways for all, feel the thrill. International stacker chasing that mill. Coins and bars, rare to find. Treasure hunting, one of
Mic check, 1, 2, 3, 4. Mic check. Do you guys hear me loud and clear? We're getting started here in about 4 minutes and 15 seconds. I got massive updates for y'all, massive news from across the nation, across the globe. I just saw a comment in chat. Someone's like, "Ow, my life, I'm stuck till 2049." My friend, it's gonna be okay. Intestinal fortitude. I'm gonna break it down here in just 4 minutes. Smash the like button if you're ready. Get ready, top off your drink, grab a snack. We're gonna have a fun stream here as we watch the market close for the weekend.
Treasure calls, we're in a dance. Silver shines, gold's the glow. Stack it high, watch it grow. Giveaways for all, feel the thrill. International stacker that mill. So hit that sub, join the quest. Riches await. You're the best international stacker. Stacking strong, silver, gold, where you belong.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna be live here in just 3 minutes. Smash the like, share the stream. Get ready, we're gonna get together, we're gonna have some fun, we're gonna cover the news, gonna break it down, and why I feel this is just the beginning of something good, not bad, not bad. But I'm gonna show you guys the charts, I'm gonna show you guys the news, I'm gonna answer questions, we're gonna have fun as we watch this market close. Stick around.
Chasing that mill. Crabs are grooving side to side. Ocean waves where dreams collide. Claws are up, the beat we chase. Treasure gleaming, golden space. Get your claws up, don't delay.
2 minute warning, 2 minute warning. Smash that like if you're ready. We're gonna be live here in 2 minutes, breaking it all down. Let's go.
And silver is the key. Crustacean nation, dance with me. Gold and silver, who wants it all? Are you ready?
Who wants free silver? Put free in chat. Who's gonna win the mega ga? Who's gonna win the mega giveaway? Free gold, free copper, free silver. Who wants it?
With me. Tidal rhythms in the sand, shiny spoils laid by hand. We're the crew, the shell brigade, treasures found, the music's played. Get your claws up in the sky.
Who's ready? Who's ready? 30-second warning. 30-second warning. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. Let's get it.
Dance with me. Dance with me.
Stacker on a journey
to find
silver.
International Stacker.
Ladies and gentlemen, what is up? The name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart, sipping on water, but some right now are sipping on straight whiskey, and it's not us, it is the COMEX. The shenanigans are out of control, and I'm going to break it down for you all right here, but I've got 1,800 videos around the world on gold and silver adventures, and ladies and gentlemen, boy, oh boy, has it been an adventure today. Now, I've been saying for months and months and even longer on this channel that for this current bull market we're in, the current bull run we're in, we're going to have intestinal fortitude, and this day highlights exactly what that is. Now, not a financial advisor, just some guy on the internet that has crabs, but I am still extremely bullish on silver, which is trading at the all-time high currently of $84.63 of just 3 weeks ago. That was the all-time high. Okay, why am I so bullish on silver even with the big correction today in the market? None of the fundamentals have changed. Zero, zilch, none, nada. None of them have changed. Remember, 1980 and 2011, we were in a silver production surplus. We've been in a silver production deficit for the last 5 years. It's getting worse. We produce about 835 million ounces of silver a year. We consume more than 1.2 billion a year. Peak mining production was in 2016, and every year since then, it's gone down 1 to 3%. The best conductor of electricity, the most reflective metal, the best thermodynamic properties, even antibacterial and yoga pants. Ladies and gentlemen, that's why I'm bullish. We're going to go over the charts. We're going to go over the news. Hopefully help you guys to read the tea leaves. But remember, you have lost nothing. You've lost nothing if you haven't sold. If you haven't sold your silver or gold, you've lost nothing. I'm not telling you what to do, but I'm telling you what I'm doing. And that's what my channel is all about, is sharing my triumphs, my experiences, my wins, my fails with you. And together we are the Crustacean Nation, traveling the world on gold and silver adventures. And currently the silver price is trading at $84.83. The gold price trading at $4,874, just $26 off from that 49 mark. So ladies and gentlemen, nothing goes straight up forever except the U.S. national debt, which is currently at $38.6 trillion. So with the parabolic run for silver, it's a normal thing. It's a normal thing to have correction. It's a normal thing to have consolidation. What's not normal, what's not a normal thing is, let's see what we did today. What's not a normal thing is to go like a big measured move like that. That is not normal. So I'm going to break it down and let you guys know what I'm thinking, where we're at, what we're coming to. Earlier this morning, I broke down the attacks through this morning on what I thought was going on. We broke it down. We read the tea leaves together. So if you want to find out more about the previous day's attacks, make sure to watch back the live stream from this morning. I give you guys the proof. I give you guys the evidence. But here's where we're at right now, and the market is going to close here for the weekend. Closing for the weekend in just 22 minutes. And let's go ahead and look at the charts here. And Jay Lynn, thank you for the $2 super chat. Appreciate you so much. Show January 8th bottom versus today's bottom. Okay. So somebody wants to see January 8th's bottom versus today's bottom. So let's find January 8th. It's going to be way... over here. Here we go. So January 8th's bottom, uno momento, would have been right here. Now, there has been a positive thing here with this price action. I'll show you guys. So this is January 8th's bottom. We'll make that yellow for now. Now, do you see all these double line oranges? Those are all gaps. So the one positive thing that came from this volatility today is we plugged multiple gaps. We plugged a gap up here. We plugged a gap here. We plugged a gap here. And a January 8th's bottom is right there. And we're currently up here. So we're going to see how we could finish this week and finish this month. But let's go ahead and right now, and let's jump over and look at the weekly chart and then the monthly chart. Now, the desperation right now for the big banks is a couple fold. One, it's to cover shorts, naked shorts. That's the first thing. Second thing is try to break the backs of all the new people coming into the silver and gold market, breaking their 45 years plus of manipulation. So we can see here on the weekly candle right now, we're currently at 84.37. So this is going to be the first, unless we have a big run here, this will be the first red one of only 2 red candles in the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One of only 2 red candles in the last 10. Let's go ahead and switch it to the monthly and see what that looks like. And a big shout out to Jalen, $2 super chat saying $40 gap between COMEX and Shanghai Futures Exchange. I know who to believe. Yeah, we're going to go over Shanghai soon. But guys, at 84.25, we are about to have another green monthly candle here. Okay, so we are continuing. Remember, bull markets and 45 years plus of manipulation, 45-year cup and handle. That doesn't not normally, not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs, play out over a couple month period. You're talking a multi-year event normally. And currently we're trading at $84.15. But let's go over to the Shanghai Futures Exchange. Shanghai Futures Exchange did have a bit of a gap down. And remember, last night, the London Metals Exchange had a glitch, a computer glitch, just like the COMEX had back when we were breaking 50. Remember that back in October, we were breaking 50 and they had their servers overheat? Well, we had a glitch overnight. It was delayed by an hour. And that happened after the Shanghai Futures Exchange was closed. Shanghai Futures Exchange closed at 109.30. And we're currently at 84. So 109 to 84, that's 16. That's $25. $25-ish premium. That can't stay for long because then we'll have physical silver going from the west to the east. And I've got reports of coin shops suspending sales today, some just closing for the weekend to get through the weekend volatility. But what is going to be a wild ride, ladies and gentlemen, is Sunday evening. Sunday evening, I will be streaming live. I'll start at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 6 p.m. the market opens, and then 8:15 p.m. the Shanghai Futures Exchange starts to trade there as well. And then 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday evening, we'll see all of China starting to trade. So that's going to be one of the biggest opens we've had this bull run, to see what happens, what's going on, if they're going to keep trying to smack us down or if we're going to keep clawing our way back up. All LCSs were closed today due to volatility near me. Yeah, a lot of coin shops just didn't open. A lot said they're closed through Monday. I know some that opened but then stopped buying and selling around 1 p.m. So it's all over the place. What is the 200-day moving average? The 200-day moving average, 1 second. That's the 50. This is up here, the 200-day moving average, this yellow line. So it's currently up here in the 97 mark. So ladies and gentlemen, again, not a financial advisor, just some guy on the internet with crabs, but you haven't lost anything till you sold. And none of the fundamentals have changed about silver. We're still in a production deficit, unlike the surpluses of 1980 and 2011. So I'm still stacking. How about you? Let's go to the news. And guys, make sure you follow me on X, formerly known as Twitter, Intl-Stacker. Oh, and one quick thing. I'm giving away 21.8 ounces of silver. I'm giving away some free gold and free copper. I'm going to drop that link in chat. You're definitely going to want to enter that, and you're going to have to be subscribed. And you might as well subscribe and turn on the notifications. Enter free silver giveaway here. Yeah, you might as well subscribe and enter that giveaway there. Nice way to lower your dollar cost average. And guys, people have been telling me for such a long time, when's a dip coming? When's a dip? And I said, guys, the dip might not be 60 to 44. It might be from 100 to 82. It might be from, well, we got the dip everybody was hoping for, wishing for, and praying for. To me, this is a gift from the bankers. I did add to my position with some of my mining stocks I'm messing around with. Did you guys add to your position with physical, with mining institutions? Did you add to your position at all and take advantage of this? Smart Silver Stacker 2 hours ago is talking about the Fibonacci retracement. So there's a lot of information that Silver Stacker does, Smart Silver Stacker does with technical analysis. Make sure to check him out. Daniel Whitley, $2 super chat saying, what a wild day. Dropped 70 New Zealand at one point. Yeah, it was a wild day. This might be the biggest single a day move in silver's history. Certainly probably dollars. I'm not sure percentage. I'd have to crunch that. But it was a big move for sure. And thank you, Mad Stacker, for the $5 super chat. IS is the most handsome guy on YouTube. Buy more, says Mad Stacker. Thank you, Mad Stacker. But you've only seen my hands, so I guess he likes my hands. I don't know. Nostra House of Gold said, even after crashing 35% in one day, silver is still the best performing asset year to date. Think about that. You guys, think about that. Even after crashing 35% in one day, silver is still the best performing asset year to date. Wow. Put that in your back pocket. Think about that, guys. That is crazy. That is insane. And thank you to Doc Hood for the $2 super chat. Got crushed in mining today. Yeah, it's a good opportunity to add more, guys. Again, not a financial advisor. That's what I did. Again, zero fundamentals have changed. When we get attacked by big banks and suppressed down, and guys, when we see the volume for today, it's going to be absolutely disgusting. We just had 4 billion ounce traded days in a row, which is not normal. The volume on this day is certainly going to be over 1 billion. Is it going to beat the 1.8 billion on January 6th? That's the question. We'll find out that shortly. But mass manipulation, mass smackdown, and still making records. AG Delaney, thank you for the $5 super chat, or the gifting the 5 international stacker memberships. Those went to Camofish. North, though. Yeah, Aaron. Congratulations. Check out your new custom channel member emojis. And remember, all channel members get access to the channel member only war room. What? Oh, I forgot to fix the camera before I went live. Hold up. What happens in the war room stays in the war room. Wow, my camera is all jacked up. But I did want to shout out. I had to do a new design for the Diamond Claws. So big shout out to all the Diamond Claws members. Really appreciate y'all. Who in chat has Diamond Claws? Who's got them? Who's got Diamond Claws? That's the fortitude we're talking about. Intestinal fortitude. And Silver Trade says COMEX Silver Depository Report 46 minutes ago. COMEX registered silver drops 3 million ounces. Huge silver movements across the COMEX vaults. Wow. Total registered down 3.3 million to 104.9 million. We're nearly under 100 million, guys. That is wild. CME silver margin says, yesterday when I looked at the CME margin, I could not believe my eyes. I searched the web. Nobody had... I'll have to look more into that. I know it got raised from 9% to 11%. I'm not hearing anything, though, about main volume. Yeah, I don't think that's the margin. I think that's something different. No metal changes hands today. Okay. Just Dario saying, no metal changed hands today. Anyone who thinks those holding relevant inventories will let it go at such a haircut is delusioned because they know the phone is going to be ringing off the hook on Monday. You guys, there are deals to be had. Some of the online bullion dealers are actually selling silver online. So for those people looking to take advantage of the dip. Bald Guy Money saying a lot of people dancing on my grave today, while gold and silver are still preparing to close the month of January, up more than 10%, both of them. To those who think I'm afraid of backing down, see you on Sunday on YouTube with an amazing video talking about what's happening. Let's go. Isn't that the disgusting? That's the crazy thing. Everyone's celebrating, saying it's crashing, and still, silver and gold are at record highs compared to the start of the month. Intestinal fortitude. This is what we were talking about. The COMEX is going out of business in March regardless, says MBA Economics. So they crashed the silver price from 120 to as low as they can criminally go. If you had 2 months to live, what would you wait for the last fateful day or go out with a bang? And Piotrek saying, it's the last day of the month, U.S. finalizing contracts. Yes, 100%. If you zoom out of the weekly, says Smart Silver Stacker, the bounce off the 0.618 Fibonacci retracement becomes very clear. After a parabolic move, this kind of violent snapback isn't breakdown. It means revision inside a larger uptrend. Excess leverage gets flushed. Weak hands get shaken out. Nothing fundamental about the silver thesis has changed. This looks far from a reset of positioning and psychology. He said, this looks far more like a reset of positioning and psychology than the end of a trend. I totally agree with that. Silver's crashing, says Stock Cats. Maybe I should buy some more. Okay, so here's breaking news. This was crazy. So guys, remember David Bateman. David Bateman is a billionaire who at the beginning of March bought 12.69 million ounces. He's a total silver bug. And he put this out earlier today. I've learned recently that local coin shops can't sell their lower grade junk silver, otherwise known as constitutional 90% silver, because A, refineries aren't buying it because it's easier to refine 999, and B, they're having trouble financing hedges against their existing inventories. This is creating congestion in the silver supply chain and causing demand destruction. I'm not super up on speed on how the whole wholesale networks are structured, but I decided to allocate $200 million to help clear out the backlogs of 90% silver. If anyone can point me in the right direction, I appreciate it. The spice must flow. Wow, that is huge, guys. And in chat right now, Comrade Bullion says, literally just walked out of my LCS. They're running low on gold and silver, and they're not buying any second until the second week of February. They're selling at $88 an ounce. And I mean, that makes sense. But that's pretty good, 88 an ounce. Nice. This is the buying opportunity many were looking for. Many people who got in at much higher, like in the 80s, 90s, and 100s. This is a good opportunity. Again, not a financial advisor, just some guy on the internet, to lower that dollar cost average. You know how else you can dollar cost average? Win some free silver, gold, and copper in my giveaway. I'm putting that link in chat. You got to be subscribed for that, so make sure you enter. But I did retweet something earlier, and thank you, Jimmy, for reminding me. Where are these circuit breakers? After 10% moves on the COMEX in any direction, there's supposed to be a 2-minute circuit breaker. We saw 0. As far as I know, I was not watching every minute of the day, but as far as I know, no circuit breakers went off. So do the circuit breakers only work when the COMEX wants them to on the way up? There's one thing we can do right now, guys. We've got 8 minutes left till the market closes. And let's see what we can finish at here. What's something that we could do that some scientists say work 90% of the time, every time? And they're putting it in a chat. They're saying it. They want the baby gator.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
I was almost like Chubbs on Happy Gilmore. I thought I was gonna have a nub that Mrs. IS was gonna have to oil before my live streams, but I made it out with all my digits intact. And Colleen Stack says, we get to pop another bottle of champagne at 100. Guys, are we going to pop another bottle of champagne at 100? Are we going to do that? And I'm so sorry, my camera's messed up. I'm going to try to fix that. Hold up here 1 second. So the market, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be closing here in 6 minutes and 45 seconds as I'm accessing my camera through a separate application to fix this thing. And I don't know what happened here, but let's zoom out. Here we go. We're fixing it. We're fixing it live. Zoom out. Pan down. There we go. It's not perfect, but we'll roll with it. Ladies and gentlemen, the camera is fixed. Diamond hands, baby. Who's got diamond hands in chat?
Diamond claws.
Better yet, diamond claws. Mortimer, guys, we are starting to get back up here. We're over $85 an ounce after one of the most historic smackdowns on record in silver, and I'm getting a live feed right now from the COMEX. Mark my words, they are still in danger. They are still panicking. Their entire system at the COMEX is at risk here, ladies and gentlemen. And we're just 50 likes away from 500. Keep smashing it, and make sure you keep entering my mega giveaway. Do we get a second? Yeah, do we get another? Do we do another cork? Guys, what's going to happen when we break 100 again? Is it a whole nother celebration? I'll send you cash for the bottle of bubbly, says Shotgun. Thank you, Susie, but not needed, but thank you so much. Hey, channel members, do you like the new buckle up emoji? All channel members, do you like the new buckle up emoji? We might have to make an intestinal fortitude emoji. And that's something we talk about on this channel, guys. I shoot it straight. I let you know everything I know in my opinion and bring in the news and try to support things with fact. And what we've been talking about for a while on this channel is this bull run. You're going to have intestinal fortitude. There's going to be crazy, insane days, and they're going to keep occurring. Gold and silver highest monthly close in history. Here we go. We've got 4 minutes and 30 seconds left till the market closes. We're at 85.06 right now. Let's mark 86. And again, we're at the all-time high of just like 3 weeks ago. See what we can do here in the last handful of minutes. And gold is moving up as well. Breaking news. Oh, this was 16 hours ago. The London Metals Exchange delayed the start. Technical issues. Precious metals, biggest ever one-day sell-off. And time for the Chinese New Year. Yeah, guys, the Chinese New Year, a lot of silver and gold is bought up for that big holiday. APMEX was forced to implement a virtual queue to access their website amid historic and unprecedented silver demand, guys. People are all loading the boat right now. Trading did stop at the very lowest price for a 2-minute period and started to slowly rise again. Thank you, the mold. I missed that, but thank you for that. Before I left, I grabbed 3 beautiful reverse-proof 2014 90% Kennedy half dollars for 81. Nice. Cool. Who bought silver today and what did you buy? I've got a couple more ounces of silver coming in the mail. Today's metal dip. So this is Gray Rabbit Finance. Today's metal dump didn't fix 5 years of supply deficits. It didn't erase trillions in sovereign debt. It didn't magically create the new silver and gold. It just made the bull run cheaper. Enjoy the discounts while they last. And guys, again, if you stack silver for the same reasons I do, the fundamentals have not changed. So there's going to be a lot of people laughing at you online. A lot of people saying you should have bought this or that. We are still up massively from this time 1 year ago. Look up the spot price from 1 year ago. So there's going to be people celebrating. Mainstream media is going to say it's the silver's crashing. But I know the truth. I'm still stacking. I'm still hoarding. I'm still collecting. And yeah, premiums are going to be disappearing more and more. And we've got 2 minutes and 10 seconds left here. Are we going to end on a green or a red candle? What do you guys think? Are you team green or team red? Ladies and gentlemen, we need the baby gator.
Okay, I'm going to try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
It was a close one. And ladies and gentlemen, we are on a green candle still. We've got 1 minute and 30 seconds left. Are you team green? Are you team red? See what we can do here. And we've got just 20 minute and 20 seconds left on this candle. And thank you so much, everybody. We are currently at 59,577 subscribers. Thank you so much. 23 more subscribers until the next big show. And if you ain't seen a big show, you haven't lived. I mean, some say that. So Peter Schiff saying, what happened today is unprecedented, but so was the run up that preceded it. So these are not normal times. Shanghai silver printed $138 an ounce yesterday, and the London Metals Exchange halted trading today. Today it moves lower with the West. This isn't a momentum trade. It's an attrition strategy, trying to shake you out. Wow. So the current price of the Shanghai futures is $115 equivalent. This means the premium versus COMEX widened to $30 at the present price. What kind of spread the rush to acquire the little physical silver left in the vaults? Worst day of silver ever. Good, we got that behind us, says Silver Santa. I like that. Worst day ever. Good, we got that behind us. Intestinal fortitude, guys. Comrade saying, I asked him what the price is on 90% constitutional. He told me 55 for every dollar. What do you think? Well, I can tell you. So constitutional right now for, I'll do 90% halves. So it would actually be $61.78 for a dollar. So if you got it for 55, you got it under spot of what the current spot price is. So good job, my friend. You're already in the green on that one. So we got some big time accounts that normally aren't tweeting about gold and silver, putting out messages. And this is Health Ranger. He says, an incredible day of manipulated price plunges in gold and silver spot. It's being blamed on Trump's pick of Kevin Warsh for Fed chairman, but there's much more behind this move. It's a coordinated London and New York, Washington, D.C. paper attack to engineer volatility and try to cause a panic sell-off. What it really means, in my view, is a rare buying opportunity into metals that will keep trading higher as the dollar collapses and dollar debt explodes. The Shanghai price for silver is $123 an ounce, indicates a $33 gap with Western paper silver markets. So, I mean, a lot of people are upset and messaging and tweeting about this that you normally would not see. Okay, let's go here. Slamming the silver price before force majeure lowers the cost of cash settlement. They still make money on the shorts they were underwater on, and they keep all the silver before letting price discovery occur. We're at the end of the road. Hold on tight, says white metal supremacist. Okay, let's see what else we got going on here. Oh, we ended. Sorry, guys, I got distracted. We did end on green. We ended on green on gold and silver. So let's check silver. Let's look at the monthly candle. So after all the tax, after all the shenanigans, after all the crazy stuff happening, we ended on a green candle, the highest monthly close in silver, and I believe gold as well. I'd have to check it, but silver and gold in history. After all those attacks, the highest monthly close in history. We're literally at the all-time high of just 3 weeks or so ago. They did get us on the weekly. They did turn the weekly one red, unfortunately. That would have been fun to do that, and we were actually still close a little bit earlier today to flipping that back, but it's okay. We'll take the monthly. We are gonna be, markets are closed. Shanghai's not opening tonight. And thank you so much, Daniel Whitley, for the $2 New Zealand. Only 51.5 hours till China opens up. Let's go. Yeah. So remember, this market here will start to trade at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday evening. I will be live at 5:30 p.m. to cover it. This might be one of the most televised, one of the most watched COMEX via the Globex openings in history. So we will be doing that live here together. And then also, remember that same evening at 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Shanghai starts trading. I'll be live still for that. We're going to just do it all. And then 8:30, all of China starts to trade. So ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. That is going to be crazy. Make sure you subscribe, turn those notifications on, enter my mega giveaway. And I'm going to pause here. And if you got any questions, put them in chat, and I'm going to answer them to the best of my ability. But I hope you all feel better after this stream. Again, they got us down today. They got us down to a low of about $73-ish, and we just closed at 85.19. Wow. Yeah, there is a gap. There's one gap we didn't fill. We got close to filling it. We kissed it. But we filled this gap. We filled this gap. We filled that gap. We filled like 3 or 4 gaps on the way down. So that's positive. There's one at 72 we didn't fill, which it would have been nice if we did since we were down there. But again, all gaps are always filled, but sometimes they're not, like 95% of the time. So we filled every other gap. Florida man, in your opinion, how tough is the road back to 100? Do you think it will go fast, or do you think it will be a grind? I mean, we could get back there Sunday night going into Monday. It just depends. We're gonna have to see. It really depends on what happens with Shanghai when that opens. So we're ending on a positive uptrend here with again, not a financial advisor, just some guy on the internet that has crabs. But we're ending on gold and silver with both positive uptrends. Okay. So the market's going to open up and trade without Shanghai for a few hours, but we want to see what happens when Shanghai opens. Is it going to move sideways and crab walk? Is it going to go higher? But I mean, the move to 100 could happen very quickly. It could take a couple more days of just some shakeouts to get there. I'm confident we'll return there again. Again, not a financial advisor, but I'm confident we'll return there again. I am. None of the fundamentals with silver have changed. So is it going to take hours? Is it going to take a couple days? Is it going to take all the next week to recover from this? All of that is in the table right now. All of that's on the table, but we'll see what happens Sunday evening going into Monday. All I can say is buckle up. You're going to need some intestinal fortitude because this is not the last attack that we're going to have on this bull market. We made a almost $13 bounce back immediately after the biggest nuke we've ever seen. Yeah. I mean, guys, the fact that we went like 73 to 85 silver and gold. So again, on this channel, we're kind of there's this YouTuber I like to watch for weather, Ryan Hall, y'all. He says, don't be scared, be prepared. And we're certainly prepared with knowledge, with stacking. And remember, that's why we stack physical gold and silver. Because all throughout history, anything not physical has always gone to zero when tied to a paper fiat currency. Right now, the financial experts, the public, the people are going to say, you guys are dumb. You should be saving this stuff. But we know every government inflates this away, the hidden inflation of the hidden tax of inflation. So that's why we stack physical gold and silver, because all throughout history, any paper currency not tied to this stuff has literally always gone to zero. Grind to let it consolidate. Yeah. I would love it to grind for a day or two and just consolidate and build a new level to go higher. I would love that. It just makes it much stronger. Things that go straight up tend to come straight back down in corrections, and we saw that. But again, we're back to an all-time high of just three or so weeks ago. So I'm feeling good about that. Okay, we'll cover some final news here. And then channel members. All channel members, we're going to go to the war room. Let's see what time it is. Channel members, we're going to go to the war room in 5 minutes. Metals do the opposite of the dollar. Need to watch what the dollar index is for heads up. Safe harbor, yeah, I mean, to a point, but eventually when the dollar goes kaput, I think it's going to be quick and violent. So we're going to have to be ready for that. But yeah. ATMEX Force Virtual Queue. Let's see if we get put in it. Think you sold $103.60. Woo! Guys, I think this might be... It's certainly going to be over $1 billion for the volume today for fake paper ounces traded. I'm wondering how high is it going to be. Yesterday was here. That was 1.134 billion. How many billions is it going to be? Disgusting. And channel members, we are going to the war room in 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Someone's asking if it bounced off any particular resistance. I did see on Smart Silver Stacker, it did bounce off of Fibonacci retracement for like the week chart. Condensed version of what caused today's drop. It's going to be hard to condense it. Go watch my live stream from this morning. That covers it. That covers what's going on. It has all the shenanigans from last night that led in today that precipitated this. So watch that from this morning. And then my live stream from the day before, I cover in depth what happened with the days before attack. 1, 2. Okay, channel members, we're going to the war room in 2 minutes and 48 seconds. Remember, the next time I am going to be live is going to be Sunday evening, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to watch history. I'll try to get that out soon so you guys can go click notification. You have to click notify me and click like, and then we'll send you the notification so you don't miss it. But it's going to be crazy. Thank you, Brent, for joining as a Crustacean Nation member. Can't do a crab raid right now. I'm gonna take the channel members to the war room, so can't do a crab raid now. But thank you everybody for coming in. I really appreciate y'all for coming in. I really appreciate the support. Don't get down. Again, not a financial advisor, but in my opinion, this is a gift and opportunity that was just handed to us. Just like me being able to stack for so many years under $20 ounce was a gift. The COMEX has given lots of gifts. Is it ideal? Like, is it frustrating? Yeah, but it's the paradigm we're in, and this is how we're playing it. So to everybody not coming to the war room, I'll say catch you on the next one. CYOTNO. Channel members, we're going to the war room in 1 minute and 41 seconds, and paid, not played. Thank you for becoming a channel member. We're going to take a sip of water here. Ooh. Man, it's gonna be a fun weekend waiting for this open. It's gonna be a crazy. I think it's gonna be an insane open, honestly. Okay. Look at that. Now, erase the entire monthly gain in 8 hours. People keep putting this clip for things that happen. It's so funny. Oh, we got to do the countdown. Channel members, we're going to be reporting to the war room here in 40 seconds. Now, if all you have to do is just hang out, and you should be automatically taken. All channel members, you should be automatically taken to the war room. If not, just navigate to my channel and look for a current live stream that's going on, and you should be able to see it. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Please smash that like button on your way out. We're only 7 away from 700. Welcome to all the new members coming to the war room. Just hang out. You should be automatically taken. We're going in 10 seconds. Hold your breath. Hold your breath here.